hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion.
Hi lovelies, and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 4. I'm so excited to have you guys with me today. This is what my day has been. Honestly, I didn't even have time to film. As you can see, it's quite late in the evening. I received this package really late in the night. This came around past 6 or around 7, and you know how dark it gets really. But yeah, I will be unboxing this the next day. I'm just leaving this in my hallway so I can get on with the rest of my evening. I mean, the boys went to school and came back, and all I did today was edit. My eyes are burning. But let's just prep for tomorrow. I'm just going to make what my husband's going to take for lunch and what I'm going to have for lunch as well. And then I'm going to be prepping for my son's packed lunch. I'm just cutting up this last piece of yam that I have here. This yam cost me £7, you guys. £7. Anyway, let's get into today's video. First on our agenda is the gratitude section, and I'm so grateful today for my subscribers. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for always tuning in. I mean, I've been taking stock. I've been looking back on the videos ever since Vlogmas Day 1, and I can see that the turnout this year is a lot better compared to last year, and I'm grateful for the lot of you who have trusted me with your entertainment. I mean, it's one thing to make content, and then it's another thing to keep people engaged and coming back. And I'm glad, I'm excited that you guys always tune in and, you know, just leave amazing feedbacks. Thank you to everyone who has left comments and who have told me what they're grateful for. Today it's all about you guys. Thank you so much, because without you guys, honestly, brands will not know me. They will not know my name. All right, so I'm grateful for you guys. Thank you, everyone. All right, let's get on with another section of today, and this is just following up on our Luke challenge, and this is examining Luke chapter 3. Now flashback to Luke chapter 1, where the word came that John will be born, and Zachariah, his father, doubted this message, and as a result became dumb until John the Baptist was born. And when John the Baptist was born and Zachariah saw it, his tongue was loosed, and then he went on to prophesy and say, oh, this is what John the Baptist is going to do, and he's coming into the world will be to proclaim the message of Jesus Christ, and this message will either turn people to God or turn people away from God. And you know, it came to pass where Jesus himself went down to be baptized, and we saw where the Spirit of the Lord descended down from heaven in form of a dove and said, this is my beloved son in whom I'm well pleased. Now bear in mind that John the Baptist was all the way in the wilderness, but people still found their way down there to listen to the word, and because they were touched by the intensity of the word and the clarity that with which he spoke, they gave their life to Christ. John the Baptist spoke and preached the word so fearlessly that it grieved the king at the time, King Herod, and it's what sent John the Baptist to prison. Luke then concludes chapter 3 by giving us a genealogy of Jesus Christ, tracing his lineage from Joseph to David to Abraham, right down to Adam. This chapter only has 38 verses in it, so it's quite a quick read, but it is full and packed with a lot of history on Jesus Christ and the work that John the Baptist did. All right, so are you guys still on this challenge with me? Let me know in the comment section. Let me also know what you are grateful for today. I'm wrapping up my work here in the kitchen, and I'm just going to go ahead and give my 2 shout outs for today. The first one goes to Fumilayo Oluwagbemi. She left me a sweet comment in yesterday's video. I was so touched by that message. I mean, this is one person that hardly writes or leaves a comment, but this one time that she did, I mean, it touched me to my core. You guys will remember last week I told you guys that I've always wanted to go into content creation. I've always wanted to be an influencer for years and years, even before I decided to go ahead and do it. I've always wanted to influence people the right way, and starting this YouTube channel, this is a story for another day, but I'm just going to touch on it because this comment, it brought up all of these feelings, and I just feel like the goal for creating content, I'm finally getting there, because it's not just about being a brand influencer. I've always wanted to influence people for Christ as well, and this is one comment that really touched me and got me in my feelings yesterday. I was so happy to hear that, and to see that a lot of you also left similar comments to say that, oh, you are now into Bible study as well. My second shout out goes to Ejioye Olaiton. She also left a similar comment in that regard, and I'm just glad to see it. Ejioye Olaiton is also one person's comment that I always look forward to with every of my videos. I mean, she's super supportive. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you. All right, you guys, so this concludes my section in the kitchen. I just empty out the dishwasher, and around this time I'm exhausted, but I still have work to do. The boys are already in bed, they're ready for school tomorrow, their clothes are already picked out. I'm just going to go ahead and pack their bags so that all they have to do is get breakfast in the morning, and then they can be out of the house. I'm also going to be filling in their reading record. So their school is really big on reading culture, so they always bring a book home, both boys, and they have to read it, and what they've read for each day I have to record it in their reading record and put the book back in their bag so that their teachers can also keep up with their progress. I feel like this is something that is really good because it helps my boys read, and they both actually love reading as of today, and this is one thing that I really love about their school. I don't know if this is how it is in all the schools everywhere, but I would say it's fairly true, because when we were in Darlington, the boys also had a reading culture. They will always bring a book home, and you either had to read the book to them or they will have to read it themselves, and then you also record their progress just to let everyone be on the same page, and you can also get to see your children's progress when it comes to how they keep up with their reading and all of that. So I think it's quite good to see, and it also gives them time off their screens. So yeah, I love it for them, honestly. Anyway, how's everyone? How are you preparing for Christmas? Has anyone got any update for us regarding the price watch? Have you been going to Aldi? Have you been scanning for the prices? Lidl, Asda, Morrison's? Give us updates in the comment section. I can learn one or two things from you guys as well, and you could also be helping someone out in the comment section as well. All right, so I will be taking you guys out before the week is over, so we get to see the prices. I'll also be showing you the trends from 2022, when I first started this price watch, up until now. All right, so I'm done in the kitchen, and I'm just going to go ahead and unbox this package I got from Shein, and this is for their style a corner challenge. I was challenged to style a particular corner, and since I didn't know what corner of my house I wanted to tackle, I kind of just picked bits and bobs everywhere. So I picked this vegetable chopper. This thing, I like to call it an aggression device, because I feel like people who have things to work out need to use this thing, like to chop vegetables and all of that. So yeah, I got one of these finally. I've been fighting it for so long, but I eventually got it. It came with a lot of pieces. It came with a vegetable peeler, a brush to clean, a divider, as well as a lot of stencils. Guys, there was a lot. I don't even know how many of these I'm going to use, but it just came with a lot of accessories. So I will be using this in my cooking videos. I will definitely be using it in the course of Vlogmas. I also got this vacuum cleaner for your keyboard. And so yeah, if you have laptops and that keyboard you want to clean, yeah, that's very good for that. I also got this clear bin. I think I'm going to put this in the bathroom for some of my beauty products. And I also got this kettle. I was looking for a new kettle because I don't know, it's just me, or is the water just hard and it leaves residues on the kettle. So I just decided to change the kettle altogether. I got this one. It's the same color as the one I have, but I like the shape of it. It looks very, very chic. Yeah, so I really like this one. I chose the color in white. I think it also comes in black as well. It came with a manual, but it's of no use to me because it's in Chinese. So last but not the least, I got this plant. This plant is called Bird of Paradise, and I've been seeing it all over my timeline on Instagram. So ever since I got the olive plant you're seeing behind me, I've always wanted to get another one. And when I looked on the website, I saw this one and decided to pick this one for my next collaboration with them, and I was not disappointed. This plant it just gives life. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I kind of have plants in every corner of my house, and it just brings a certain kind of life into the space. I love big statement plants like this because there's no way any portion of the house will not feel the effect of this plant. It just radiates life. I don't know how to explain it, but that's just the feeling I get every time I see it. So I've decided to place it where I had the olive plant before, because the olive plant has now been repositioned. But this is what this one looks like. And yes, that is our time here on Vlogmas Day 3. I will see you guys tomorrow.